Anybody know the color of the year? Living coral, which Pantone says is a bright, lively color that's very energetic and positive. Right? What a cool way to talk about colors, okay? All right, colors continue to play a big impact. Here's the deal, though. There's a little bit of a shift back to more muted colors. Gray is the new neutral. A lot of folks are looking for gray. The middle ground is what she just mentioned, heathers. A lot of folks are going with heathers, and this has been true the last couple of seasons. You're seeing the nipple board all wear heathers, right? The cool thing about heathers is it gives a high perceived value. It's a textured look, but it doesn't distract from the logo. Picture-wise, there's 3 real design trends, but 3 elements of apparel that are mandatory right now: versatility, functionality, and comfort. If the garment that you're suggesting them doesn't have versatility, functionality, and comfort, it's dead on arrival. Look at how we've all changed the way that we dress, right? I was in Vegas and they made us wear a dress shirt. I don't wear dress shirts anymore. So I thought I'm going to have fun with it. I put on a tie. It took me 20 minutes that morning to remember how do I tie a tie. We're all wearing quarter zips, right? We're all wearing comfort wear. I saw a statistic that I thought was so cool. There were 25.3 million golfers. There were 39 million people that did yoga. That trend is not going anywhere anytime soon. Remember when we used to say it's golf inspired? It's like what you would see at the pro shop. Maybe it's time to change our frame of reference. The stretch blends are super popular right now in quarter zips. The biggest blend that you'll find are poly spandex. You're seeing that in a lot of polos as well. I've never done yoga myself, but my wife loves it, so maybe I should give it a try. Now let's talk about some trends. Retro. Retro is big right now. Classic styles, but in updated fabrics. If it was cool in the 80s and 90s, it's back, but it's in a more premium fabric. We see this with TV shows. Well, they're bringing back the TV show. Magnum P.I. is back apparently, right? Y'all remember the Hawaiian shirt, that stiff cardboard cotton, 100% cotton piece? It's back too. But instead of being that stiff cardboard heavyweight cotton, come feel this at my booth. It's a poly spandex. It may hurt the eyes a little bit, but it'll be one of the softest things that you feel this whole show. Also, you're seeing bomber jackets, beanies with the pom-pom, chest blocks on the hoodies, chest blocks on the polos. Remember when chest block polos were big in the 90s, but they're 100% cotton and it's 2 different materials that were sewn together? Remember when I said Gen Xers own 3 polos, but millennials only own 1? That's why you see a shift to looks like a collarless polo. Because now it's almost like an upscale t-shirt more than it's a heavy polo. So it appeals to a younger audience. Workwear as fashion wear. This looks like you could work out on the roadside, but man, it is so cold, no one really wants to do that. We just want to look like we could. That's what you're seeing. This one with the split tail, the drop hem, it's our canvas shirt jacket. Incredibly comfortable, but it's to look like a Dickies or a Carhartt, right? Another big trend that you see with outerwear are packable jackets. Remember when I talked about functionality and versatility? This you can pack up. Millennials in particular are driving this trend. Why? Many of them embrace a minimalist lifestyle. They want fewer things. But the things they have, they want to be able to take in more places and do more with. Pack this up, throw it in your backpack. If you have clients that have a traveling sales force, also makes a nice pillow on the plane. Wovens. I mentioned I had to wear a dress shirt, and it was this piece here. It was pretty comfortable, but I'm more of a quarter zip fan myself. Okay, so what are the trends with wovens? Moisture wicking. This is a poly spandex blend. Styling's become a little bit more modern. So what are you seeing? You're seeing a narrow placket. You're seeing some spandex get incorporated, so it has more stretch and give. You're seeing a spread collar, and you're seeing pocketless, including on the men's. The average order size continues to decrease. Remember the days when you used to say, I have this program, and here's our warehouse. No one's warehousing anything anymore. Everything is on demand. So you need decorators that can do one-piece minimums across all decorating techniques. That's why you see a return to direct-to-garment. So now we can get the screen-printed looks on a one-piece minimum. For those of you who haven't seen a direct-to-garment, you're basically feeding your t-shirt through the printer. But you can do a one-piece minimum. As a part of that, integration is becoming huge. And how your web platform, whether you're using promo standards or you're using different web platforms for online stores, you really need to be fully integrated with your suppliers. And PPI and ASI and Sage and all those folks make it easy to do this. In Vegas, what we talked about with all the big clients was how we integrate with your systems, how we integrate with your web platform. Because all this one-off, if you can't create a platform that creates a no-touch, no-call, if you have to handle every PO, but I heard it estimated that it could cost $25 to process a purchase order. If you're making $10 on the Polo, that math doesn't add up. When you can integrate, you can bring that cost down. Speaker Ron Barron used to use this anecdote. And he talked about the two brothers from Texas who heard you can go to Mexico and get watermelons for $1. The brother said, let's do that. We can sell them for $10 a dozen. After the first shipment was done, they said, you know what? We need a bigger truck. Now, you need to change the way you're doing business if you want to thrive in this kind of on-demand, one-piece minimum world. The other thing that you'll see is things that are produced out of, I won't say mass quantities, we can do this as embroidery as one-off, but things that look customized. When you see this sample at my booth, it's called a craft bean stitch. Okay? It looks like it was hand-sewn, but it was done on our regular Tajima equipment. Luckily, Paul just gave me the 3-minute, 2-minute type thing. That is the end of my material. I really appreciate you all coming. Again, check out those magazines, check out those books, find a favorite supplier. Hopefully it's me. If not, there's plenty of great choices. Thank you so much for being here today.